What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another awesome Dreamcatchers fishing video. You can buy everything discussed and used in our videos at dreamcatchersfishing.com. Book a trip through dreamcatcherguides.com or call 828-354-0250. We appreciate y'all supporting our small business. Thanks. Are you zoomed way in?
Yeah, like just your head.
Doesn't even faze me. You're still zoomed way in. Is it recording?
It's been recorded all the time.
Okay, good. We'll leave that first section in. What's up, everybody? Before you do anything, subscribe. Is it subscribe or subscribe? Or is it subscription? Subscriptionize to our channel. All right, so anyways, on that note, I'm talking about the Defiant 210 today. All right, caught a big fish a couple weeks ago on it. A lot of guys are asking, hey, that's kind of an expensive soft bait. What's the deal? Is it worth it? I think they're worth it. I've bought them, so I think they're worth it. I've caught a giant fish on them. I know guys who catch giant fish on them. My buddy Oliver Nye helped design the bait, and they're really unique. The reason is a few things. One is how well the hook is hidden. So when I think of like any HUD style bait, or where's that baitsmith? Is that baitsmith back here? Oh, watch this. Whoa, I magically appeared with the baitsmith. How about that? So anyways, the hook, it had a big old jig hook. I broke the jig hook because I suck at fishing. But, you know, when I hang a bunch of treble hooks off this bait, it kind of looks really gaudy. And I used to not subscribe to the thought that like, oh, the fish can see the hooks. But I do think there is some kind of like, hey, that doesn't look right. We're talking about hunting giant bass. So the more hooks, it's not the merrier, right? People say the more the merrier. It's not that way with hooks and swim baits. I actually like a real hidden hook setup. So with that being said, check out that bait. That bait has extremely hidden hooks. I mean, like when this thing's swimming, you see this little hook and it's really tucked in the fins, and this other one kind of sticks out. But man, as far as big swim baits go, this one is less visible. These hooks are way less visible than other hooks. The other thing that's really unique with the Defiant is it's a line through, and I've got this one rigged up, and I actually put some extra little clips on the back hook to keep the hook down in the bait. But when that fish eats it, boom, they hit it from the side, they inhale it from the back, or they hit it from the front and inhale it. When I set that hook, those hooks come undone and slide up the line. So that's annoying. But so the hooks hang out in there. Now when I set the hook, this bait will slide up the line. And what happens is with the baitsmith, and this one's Butch Brown rigged, Dustin Butch Brown rigged this one, but with a jig hook, if it had that jig hook, that whole bait's in the mouth, and that thing weighs 6-7 ounces. So it's heavy, and they're up there head shaking, and it can create a lot of leverage. We try to limit the leverage by doing a Butch Brown rig so the hook is in, but this bait's still wiggling a lot. But check this out. When it's in line, that hook stays pinned, and even when that bait slides up the line, the hook still has pressure out because of the rod tip and the weight of this bait. It's not leveraging the hook out of the fish's mouth. So this bait is really unique. The other thing that I love about this bait is the simplicity of the action. The thumping of the tail, man, it has just the sweetest little action with that thumping of the tail. It is a game changer. I love them. And yeah, you know, like a lot of guys say, hey, it's a $70 bait for the 210. It's $100 for the what's the big size? The 247. Yeah, 247. Like that, it's $100. But here's the deal. The other thing I really like about it is because when I hook up on a log or something, I can pull that line tight and I can invert it. I can get on the back, where if it's a treble hook bait, the treble hook, regardless of how I move, that treble hook will swing and stay pinned. So the bait gets out of cover really well. It's more weedless because, you know, it's bouncing over stuff, and even when it's coming over a log or something, it hits and turns. The hooks are super weedless. This bait stays pretty much out of the cover super well. It keeps the fish pinned. It's a really, really unique bait. I know when they first came out, there's a lot of hype around it. It's kind of cooled off, but this bait is a game changer when you're talking about trophy hunting, big bass, trout, swim baits. Love it, love it, love it. The Defiant 210 and the Defiant 247, they're big time baits available at Dreamcatcher's Fishing Supply. Get them. They are game changers. They catch giant bass.
Fish. Big one. Big one. Big one. Oh. On the Defiant. Get in the boat! Oh, it's a giant! It's a giant! To the fish. Big one. Big one. Big one. Oh. On the Defiant. Get in the boat! God, it's a giant! That's a giant! Oh my gosh! So that bass. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the size of that fish. We'll get a weight on her. Nine, 5.2. 9.52. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a tank. What an absolute toad of a fish, man. Oh yeah, girl. She's about ready to go. Oh my gosh.